Very good morning, young class students. Our learning topic is quadrilaterals. So today I am going to explain some important questions from 8.4 exercise. Listen well. Here is the theorem. This is nothing but midpoint theorem. The line segment joining the midpoints of two sides. Here, for example, ABC is a triangle. E and F are the midpoints of AB and AC. Joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side. You have to prove this line is parallel to third side and also half of it. Here the question: in a triangle, joining the midpoints of two sides is parallel to third side and also half of it. Here I took one triangle. What is the name of the triangle? ABC. E is a midpoint of AB and F is a midpoint of AC. Join this E and C. In triangle ABC, E comma F are the midpoints of AB and AC. So, if midpoint means what we can write? AE is equal to BE. Similarly, AF is equal to CF. Then, required to prove. What you have to prove here? EF parallel to BC and also EF is equal to half of the BC. EF parallel to BC and also EF is equal to half of the BC. You have to prove. Construction. I am telling one construction. Join EF and produce the EF to D. Produce the EF to D and draw a parallel line to AB from C. It meets the line at D. So what is the construction? Produce EF and draw a parallel line to AB through C. It meets this line at D. And what we can write here? CD parallel to AB. CD parallel to AB. So this is the construction. In triangle ABC, E comma F are the midpoints of AB and AC. AE is equal to BE, AF is equal to FC. And produce EF to D and draw a parallel line to AB through C. That is nothing but CD parallel to AB. Now prove. I am taking two triangles. What are that? AEF in triangle AEF and also in triangle CFD or CDF. CDF. We can write AF is equal to FC. AF is equal to FC. Why? Because F is a midpoint. F is a midpoint of AC. So AF is equal to FC. Similarly, angle FE, AFE. Angle AFE is equal to angle DFC. Why? Because these two are vertically opposite angles. These two are vertically opposite angles. So angle AFE is equal to angle DFC. Next, AEF, angle AEF is equal to angle FDC. Why? Because AB and CD both are the parallel lines. EF, ED is a transversal. So what we can write? AEF is equal to FDC. See, angle AEF is equal to angle FDC. Why? Because alternate interior angles are equal. So here two angles equal came and also one side equal came. By which rule? ASA. We can say the two triangles are congruent. Triangle AEF congruent to triangle CDF. If two triangles are congruent, remaining parts are all equal. So remaining parts are equal. What is that? See, AE and CD equal. Similarly, EF and DF equal. See, AE is equal to CD and also EF is equal to DF by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. But we know AE is equal to BE. Already AE is equal to BE. Why? Because E is a midpoint. Here AE is equal to BE and also AE is equal to CD. So by removing AE, what we get here? CD is equal to BE. CD is equal to BE. CD and BE both are equal, and also CD parallel to BE. In BC DE, CD and BE both are equal. CD parallel to BE. One pair of lines are parallel and also that are equal. So BC DE is called a parallelogram. Here BC DE is a parallelogram. In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So what we can write here? BC is equal to DE. BC is equal to DE, and also BC parallel to DE. If BC parallel to DE, then EF also parallel to BC. So hence one is proved. These lines are parallel, and also BC is equal to DE is a combination of two line segments. That is nothing but EF plus DF. But EF and DF both are equal. So BC is equal to 2EF. BC by 2 is equal to EF. Now EF is parallel to BC, and also EF is half of the BC. In triangle ABC, D comma E comma F are the midpoints of AB and BC and CA respectively. See here, first given. In triangle ABC, here ABC is a triangle. D comma E comma F are the midpoints of AB. So D is a midpoint of AB, and E is a midpoint of BC, and also F is a midpoint of AC. Show that triangle ABC is divided into four congruent triangles by joining the D and E and F. So by joining the D comma E comma F, here four triangles are found. ADF is one triangle, DBE is one triangle, FCE is one triangle, DEF is one triangle. You have to prove that four triangles are congruent. See, in triangle ABC, D comma E comma F are the midpoints. Midpoints are AB comma BC comma AC. Okay. Next, here midpoint means BE is equal to EC. Similarly, AF is equal to FC. Similarly, BD is equal to AD. Yeah, okay. Next, required to prove. You have to prove that four triangles are congruent to each other. So triangle BDE congruent to triangle DEF congruent to triangle CEF congruent to triangle AFD. You have to prove that four triangles are congruent. Next to prove. So according to midpoint theorem, see, ABC is a triangle in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, D comma F are the midpoints. Midpoints of AB and AC. So according to midpoint theorem, joining the midpoints is parallel to third side and also half of it. It means what we can write here, DF parallel to BC and also DF is equal to half of the BC. According to midpoint theorem, what is the midpoint theorem? In a triangle, joining the midpoints of any two sides is parallel to third side. So D and F are the midpoints. DF is a joining of midpoints. It is parallel to third side. What is the third side here? BC. So DF is equal to half. DF parallel to BC and also DF is equal to half of the BC. See, half of the BC we can write as BE is equal to BE. See, DF parallel to BE and also DF is equal to PE. So pair of one lines are parallel and also equal. So BDEF is a parallelogram. BDEF is a parallelogram. In parallelogram, and D is a diagonal. D is a diagonal. In parallelogram, diagonal divides into two congruent triangles. So triangle BDE congruent to triangle BDE congruent to triangle DEF. Triangle DEF. This is equation 1. BEFT is a parallelogram. Triangle BDE congruent to triangle DEF. Similarly, see here. Similarly, EF parallel to AB. EF parallel to AB. It means EF parallel to BD also. EF is equal to half of the AB. It means EF is equal to BD. Here, EF is equal to BD. Okay. Next, in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, E comma F. E comma F are the midpoints of in triangle ABC. E comma F are the midpoints. E comma F are the midpoints of BC and also AC. Midpoints are BC and AC. BC and AC. So EF is equal to half of the AB and EF parallel to AB. EF is half of the AB and also EF parallel to AB. Half of the AB, what we can write here? AD we can write. So EF is equal to AD and also EF parallel to AD. See here, EF is equal to AD. EF parallel to AD. So, one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. So, that is called a parallelogram here. ADEF. ADEF is a parallelogram. And DF is a diagonal. DF is a diagonal. So, in parallelogram, diagonal divides into two triangles. The two are congruent triangles. So, what we can write here? Triangle DEF congruent to triangle ADF. Triangle DEF congruent to triangle ADF. Similarly, we can prove DFCE. DFCE is a parallelogram. Then what we can write here? Triangle DEF congruent to triangle EFC. So this is third equation. This is second equation. From first and second and third. What we can write? C. DF congruent to C. BDE congruent to DF. DF congruent to CF. DF congruent to ADF. So we can say that all four triangles are congruent to each other. So triangle BDE congruent to triangle BCE. BCF congruent to triangle ADF congruent to triangle DEF. So we can say all four triangles are congruent to each other. Ninth class students, here is today's homework. ABC is a triangle, D is a point on AB such that B ABC is a triangle, D is the point on AB such that AD is equal to 1 by 4th of AB. E is a point on AC such that AE is equal to half of the AC. If D is equal to 2 centimeters, then find BC. Show that the figure formed by the joining the midpoints of rhombus is a rectangle.